Hey guys, Chad here with a layout video. I planned on making one this weekend, but not in this context. This morning I woke up to about 8 or 10 inches of water down here in my basement floor. You can see there on the Hamilton Beach box how high up it was. I'm at a loss for words right now, but it was all throughout my basement here. I'm in the process of I finally got the water down to nothing. Now I'm just drying everything up. My hot water heater was underwater to about up to here. I'm pretty sure that's shot. I don't know yet. I'm drying it out. My furnace here, it looks like the electrical was above where the water was, but the blower motor in there was underwater a little bit, so that's probably shot too. A lot of layout stuff was floating here this morning when I came down. I just kind of left everything lie where it all ended up. This is all still soaked. I got to get this carpet up. My whole workshop area was pretty much underwater. All that stuff is ruined. There was some rolling stock, as you can see, still water. There was some rolling stock on the floor here that got wet. The majority of it though is in that box. Thank God it was up off the stuff here, so but I'm gonna have to tear up sheetrock here all throughout this room. Just waiting for insurance to come and figure out what we're gonna do. I was informed by my insurance agent that nothing is covered because now I guess the government mandates the flood policy. What had happened was yesterday or last night we had several inches of rain in a matter of hours, and the storm sewer out in front of my house backed up and came up through the floor drain there. That's where the water came from. When I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning to come down here to change my clothes from the washer to the dryer, I was greeted with the water all the way up to the bottom of this step. I stood up there at the top of the stairs, flipped on the light, and saw a bunch of shit floating right here. I knew I was screwed, and not the way I wanted to be. So needless to say, I came down here as fast as I could, got everything up off the floor. This Genesis box was floating, along with that Genesis box was floating. There are locomotives in them. The locomotives are dry. The box apparently absorbed most of the water, thank God. I'm going to take them up to a buddy of mine tomorrow, have him look them over and see just to make sure. But like I said, there was quite a few. Like this box is completely soaked yet still. Oh yeah, you can see the water coming out of it. Yeah, this one is soaked also. Sorry about my big fingers there. These were all floating around. What had happened was this big tub tipped over full of and dumped out all the rolling stock, and they were all either submerged or floating. So yeah, I got a bigger mess now than I wanted to have to clean up. But like I said, I got a fan blowing on that stuff to kind of dry it out, and over on the water heater, and hopefully maybe some good news out of something. Maybe hopefully the furnace is salvageable, or the water heater. Not so sure of the washer and dryer. They did turn on, but then they stopped working afterwards, so I unplugged them. I don't need a fire or anything else on top of what I'm dealing with now, but so yeah, you won't probably see a layout update from me for a while I deal with all of this and get all this squared away, but I just want to let everybody know that I'm still here watching everybody else's videos, jonesing to get back down here and do some work and that, but now I'm gonna have to wait until all this gets settled and figure out how much is gonna come out of my pocket, and that for water heater and probably the furnace and all that. But I just gotta wait till everything dries out and see what's still working and what's not. But yeah, so that's about it. Sorry guys, it's been a while since I updated. Didn't want to update this way, but just want to let everybody know that I'm here, and you probably won't hear from me for a while. I'll be dealing with this mess, but once I get things squared away, I'll give you an update. Be sure to check out my Facebook page, facebook.com Union Pacific Hollywood Hills Subdivision. I'll kind of keep posting updates on that page on how things are going, but I'm going to be idle off of YouTube for a while until all this is squared away and settled. So, but take care guys, and we shall see you all later.